What's going on, guys? Goku Gamer here. Back with another video. Today is a Draw My Life video. So yeah, let's get into it. So it all started off when I was born. So I'm not gonna do a pen. I'm not drawing my life without. I'm doing Draw My Life without a pen though. But it all started off when I was born. Um, when I was born, my brother, like I think he wanted a brother so bad that what he did was he ran into the room and he busted his head off. I mean, not busted his head off. He busted his head on the thing just to come see me. So, yeah. And then now we're moving on to when I like a couple like years later. I remember like okay, so I'm just gonna say this because there's nothing really that I remember before, but all I remember I know I'm just gonna skip to the part that I do know, which was So I'm gonna go to my first ever word I've ever said, and it was. You ready for it? Shit. That's literally the first ever word I said. It it wasn't mom. It wasn't dad. It was not nothing. So what we're gonna do? So that's that part of my life, and then I remember like all, and then like I don't remember anything. I don't really remember anything from when I was a baby, but now I remember another thing, which was when I was like not five. No, I don't remember. But like when I was a baby, like 2, 3, 4, all those ages. It was so funny because I always used to play with a vacuum, and then I always play with a vacuum, and then one time it got unplugged, and then what happened? It got unplugged, and then oh yeah, it got unplugged, and I was like, Mom, it stopped working and other stuff. It was funny, but and now we're moving on to not my true life, but like what might mainly happened in my life. I mean, like where my story actually began. So it was like when I was 4 years old. I was in like preschool. Yep, I was in preschool, and then so in preschool you're always like playing with just toys and stuff. So if you guys went preschool, so I was in preschool. And then I remember that there was this monkey, and then there was this bus. I used to always. I don't think I played with a lot of people in my preschool. Um, I remember I just played like with that monkey and that bus, and I used to like one time. I remember this. I shoved that monkey into the bus, and god damn, that was funny. So then now moving on to my first grade, and not my kindergarten. There's nothing really talked about in kindergarten. All I really had to talk about in kindergarten was that I was like what is it? I was just a kid that always liked to talk about, I always like to talk, like, I used to be like a chatterbox in, uh, preschool. And then I remember, like, I used to, like, love marbles. Like, I used to love putting, of course, everybody went through this phase. But I used to just love putting marbles in my mouth. Yes, 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 you heard me there. Marbles. I just used to love putting marbles in my mouth. It was just non-stop putting. I mean, funny. Like, but then one time I swallowed a marble, and I don't think anybody found out. I don't remember if anybody found out. But I swear I got super scared. I think the teacher knew, cause I think I might have been choking or something. But then I knew like it went back down to my down to into my stomach. So yeah, one second. Alright, I'm gonna move on to like a different grade. I'm gonna move on to fourth grade because nothing really exciting happened in third grade other than me dating my first ever black girl, me kissing her for the first ever time, and then so then moving on to fourth grade, there was this girl that was my friend, not girlfriend, but there was this girl that was my friend. Sorry, by the way, guys, sorry for the ringing. But there was this girl that was my friend. So then what happened was, she was just, whatchamacallit, she knew the girl. She's like, do you know, she's like, do you know this girl named yada yada, because I don't remember her name. I'm like, yeah, I know her. She's like, well, she lives in my neighborhood. I'm like, are you sure you're talking about the right girl? She's like, yeah, didn't you buy her that unicorn? I'm like, oh my god, it is her. But sorry for that, by the way, guys, sorry for that thing, cutting, sorry for cutting off and stuff, because there's a fucking limit. But, so what happened was, and then I started dating this ratchet, the most fucking, I know I said the other girl was ratchet, but this bitch is a fucking mother. I don't even want to say anything. But so I started dating her. Like, she broke up with her other boyfriend, cause apparently he wasn't good enough for her. Oh, not good enough for her, but she thought that he was a bitch and stuff. So then she was like the new girl in school, by the way. So then I started dating. I'm like, man, this girl is cute. Uh, Even though I say that to mostly every girl, but she was like, I used to just go for the cute girls, like, but nowadays I go for like the cute, like I can go for any type of girl, like they can be any type, they can be smart, they don't have to be smart, they can be funny, they don't have to be funny. Okay, here's one of the things, and they can be all of them, but here's the thing that they have to be one smart, two cute, um 3 funny, 4 not a fucking hoe, and then yeah, that's all of them. Like they can be one of them, they can be all of them. Like they don't have to be all of them. They can be some of them, and yeah, but um so then yeah, that stuff, I start dating her. Like she breaks up with me because my school used to have jobs. But in 4th grade we used to like be practice jobs, because you had to be in 5th grade in order to have the actual job. So then we're in 4th grade, like I'm doing a practice for the job. So then a couple days after we do that, like lunch, while recess is happening, lunch is happening. Like for some people. So then like you can go to lunch, and then you go to recess, and then yeah, so then that happens, and then so like a couple days after, or a couple weeks after, because I think we had to do it for a month. That stuff happens, and then we go on to fucking like this girl breaks up with me, saying I don't want to be with you anymore, yada yada, and then like one of my other friends say that. One of my other friends, the girl, she's like, you should go back out with him, because he's actually really nice. He's really funny. He looks sad because of you. Because I was going through like a sad, not depressed state, but I was like sad at the time. So yeah, I was sad, and then she comes back up. She's like, I want to go back out. So then like I think we're dating for like 3 months. That's the longest I've ever dated a girl. Sadness, mom. No, that's not the longest, because I dated the other girl for a year and a quarter, I think. My first ever girlfriend. That's how long I dated her. And then she dates me. She's like dating me. Yada yada. Oh, before I go on to anything else, I forgot to say in second grade. I forgot to say the reason why I said that this girl's a ratchet one. More ratchet. I forgot that I had to cut that part out. But I said that the second grade girl that I dated, she was a fucking ratchet bitch. And also there was this bully that smashed my finger in, yada yada yada. So back on to this other stuff. So then she's dating me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry guys. Beyond sorry. She starts dating me again. A couple days pass. A month passes after the job. Then we can go back out to recess and stuff. So then, I play wall ball usually at recess. I remember one time I got my finger smashed by somebody. I'm not gonna be back on that girl stuff, but my life is mainly revolved around girls. For some reason, I don't know why. That's just me. Don't judge. You guys have your own lives. It's probably more fucking embarrassing than mine. But yada yada yada. Some shit happens. I remember this guy like stomped on my finger because I went like if you guys know what volleyball is, please tell me. But like this guy slammed straight on my finger because I remember like people used to slam on people's fingers just to get the fucking ball. I mean, goddamn guys, it's just a fucking game. But that happens. I had to go. I didn't have to get stitches or anything, but all I know is um, other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to say when I was a baby that my mom and dad got in an argument. Yada yada yada. They broke up. Yada yada yada. My mom and stepdad got together. My stepdad is black. He's actually a really funny guy. Most of the time, most of the time. And then yada yada yada. Back into this stuff. So I think I'm gonna move on. Yeah, and then there's like this other girl that she was funny. I was funny. Like me and her. Cause I was like the. Oh, by the way, forgot to say, not that girl. I went too far. Wait a minute, 1 second, guys. I just gotta do one thing. All right. So then there's like this. This girl, and her. Used to be boyfriend got in an argument, and then she's broke up with me. So then we got in an argument, and then a teacher gets involved. She said for me to go over somewhere. So I go to a wall to sit down and fucking pout like a fucking cunt. So then what happens is, like he comes over here talking and starts to talk shit to me. And no, I was kidding. I didn't cry at all. But we started talking stuff. He left because there was a teacher coming, and then this teacher was pregnant. Okay, there's a reason why I'm saying that the teacher was pregnant. But the teacher was pregnant. She said like I started yelling at her, and she's like. But what she said was, she said, you need to stop talking to him. I told you to move away from him. And I was telling her, he came up to me, and stuff, and then, so then, she tells me to go to the office. And then the principal was like talking to me. She's like, I think it was a he or she, but they said that yada yada, because I'm not gonna say my name till I get 100 subs. They said yada yada yada. They said my name. They said you're not like this. You're just a nice kid. Like I don't think you're like this. And then a teacher comes in. A different teacher comes in, and then she said that the pregnant teacher she said that I hit the pregnant teacher, and I was like literally fighting my way, saying I did not, because I know for 100% fact, and if I could go back in time, I would show that I didn't hit that teacher, but. Beyond that, past that, I actually, I got suspended for a week because, in quotes, I hit the teacher. So then I come back into the classroom, and then the girl that I used to date, she literally stared me down. She stared me down as soon as I walked in my classroom, because my friends were like saying, "What's up, dude? What's up, dude?" All that stuff. He didn't say "What's up, dude," but they were saying they were saying "What's up" and all that stuff. So then we were saying "What's up," and then she had a dead stare at me. So then what I did was I was like talking to her, saying, I didn't talk to her. I was talking to my friends, like yada yada. We had to do work. Chose my favorite friend to do work with me. So then we do work, and then a couple of days after, she what'd she do? No, like I had to check. We had to check papers. I had to check her paper. So me trying to be that hot shot. What I did was I wrote on the piece of paper, because we have to check over it just to see like what we did. I wrote above where I put her points at. I wrote above, "Will you go back out with me?" And then I was like staring at her, waiting for her response. And then she looked up. She was like shaking her head no. I was like saying why in like sign language. She's like, because I don't, because like yada 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 stuff. And then I thought she said yes, because she did nod her head yes, but she thought she thought I said that I don't want to go back out with her. So then moving on to that, moving on past that, there was this one girl that I used to like be friends with a long time ago. I mean a long time. She was like really funny. She was cute and all that stuff. So then I was like, man, I should ask her out. Me and her are really funny. Me and her have a lot of things that we were alike. I literally said those are the exact words I said. So then some funny part happens where like we're at a concert and I'm telling this one girl, the girl that knew the one girl that I used to date, I'm telling her to tell yada yada yada. I don't want to say her name. I was telling her to tell that girl to tell her I like her. So then she's like trying to tell her like during the concert, and then after the concert, we're like in the classroom, and I'm like telling her like I like her, and then she didn't hear me. So then the next day at school, I'm like telling her, whispering her, because I was like a shy person telling people I like them, and I was like, I like you. Like I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I was like saying, hold on, I like you. I like you. I was like, do you want to go out? She's like, yeah. And then she's like, I'm like, we're going out. She's like, I didn't hear what you said, so no, we're not going out. But then I asked her again, did I? She's like, yeah, we can go out. I was like, and like a couple of years after, I'm like, I literally just fucking won't ask her again, but she wanted to go out with me. So then we're going out, and then the other girl that was the most ratchet girl, she was saying all this shit. She was saying like she was telling this girl to not go out with me because I'm a fucking mean ass bitch. And apparently I was asking her, what did she say? What she say? What she say? She was like saying like she was saying lies because I think her and her were friends. So then she was saying lies. Other stuff happened. She's like she broke up with me. She went back out with me, and then she told the biggest lie, and apparently she believed it. So then my dating, like me and her dating, it ended. So then moving on to the summer, and I remember in fourth grade I was like, that was the last year that I was gonna stay there, because then I'm still in the same, I'm still in the same place as I am soon that I'm gonna tell you about, but I'm not gonna tell you the exact place. So then I told her. So then I was like telling them I'm gonna move away, and then there's one girl. I'm gonna have to say her name. Cause I have her. Oh, I'm not gonna say her name, but it just started with an M. Um, I started dating her. Like my brother still has her phone number. I started dating her for like a little bit, and then she broke up with me. I remember like during the summer there's no wait fuck I know okay I'm not gonna hit it on, but my life usually revolved around girls. So then like those were the most interesting things in my life, but there's gonna never mind. But oh yeah guys, 1 second, be right back. Alright guys, sorry for that big delay. But so what happened was uh so then I'm like dating this one black girl because I'm going back to dating black girls. I went back to dating that black girls. Then we're dating, and then we broke up because I was like, this isn't working out and stuff. And I think that was like the end of the year. Like she still lived in my neighborhood, and then I remember the first time a girl kissed me. She was the only girl that kissed me, and I remember we were playing Truth or Dare on the bus. I was like saying I don't want to kiss her because it was gonna feel weird. But then after that, after all that, I kissed her. She kissed me. Stuff happened. I had to break up with her. And then there's this one girl. She had an M. I know I already told her. I told you guys. But her name started with an M. I started dating her, and then she broke up with me like 2 days after. No, 3. It was like a week after me and her were dating. So then it was because her dad started hating me. So then she started hating on. She didn't want to date me. So then, cause she didn't think that we would be able to get married. Fucking kids. But then we move on to like, oh yeah, and then fifth grade. Like that summer of after fourth grade happened, I started to cuss. Like I didn't cuss a lot, but then during the summer of there was this one girl that I started to date, and she was like a motherfucker. Like she wasn't a ratchet girl, she was just a motherfucker. So I'm dating her for a while, and then we are fucking retards. So what we did, she decided to blame shit on me. Well, what we decided to do was we decided to ride on a fucking car, like, and we put us, like, we didn't know what vandalism was at the time, so, like, we put smiley faces and shit, but we were dumbasses, so it doesn't matter. But then, we broke up after that, because my mom was like, I don't want you to date that girl, because she's a bad influence on you. I was like, okay, and then, moving on, like, oh yeah, and then me and the other girl started dating. We were like, my family was starting to pack up, getting ready to move. I remember I used to play, I'm gonna get fucking judged, but I used to play Minecraft because that's when that's back then Minecraft was the shit. Yeah, I started dating her. And then I was like started dating the other girl that I kissed. I get, and then she kissed me. I started doing that. I started dating her. And then I remember that one girl that I dated, the girl that was a bitch that I just said. Uh, I started dating her, and then we're done. And then I didn't know at the time, like a couple weeks later, I didn't know that me and her were gonna date. So then what I did was I started dating her, and then I didn't know that me and her were still dating because I thought she broke up with me, or me and her just broke up. And so then what I thought was the other girl said she said that she wanted to go back out. I was like, yeah, sure. Like thinking I did want to go out with her, but at the time I was like, I don't want to, but I do want to. So I said, yeah, sure. So then she's like, I don't want to go back out with you because and like you're such a cheater because I had no clue that I was dating the other girl. Like I said. So then I was like, she was like, she's not gonna go back out with you. She doesn't like you anymore. I was like, she's like, wow, you're such a stuff. I don't remember what she said. And then she had like a thing of rocks. And then as soon as I closed the door, she threw rocks. It was so funny. So she threw rocks at the door, and then my mom was like, "What was that?" She was like, "I was like, she just threw rocks at the door." So then me and she was like sitting on a car with the other girl, and then she pointed at the girl that threw the rocks. She said, you come here, clean up this rock mess on the door. So then we move away to the house that I'm in right now. We're right here, yeah. That stuff. We're here. I'm still living here. This is the place I'm not going to tell you where I live, but this is the place that I'm making videos at and stuff. We start living here, and then, like, there's this, my first ever, like, friend was this girl that me and her used to have a crush, big crush on each other. We never dated, but we had a big crush on each other and other stuff. And then remember we went in fifth grade. I had my first ever boy teacher, and damn, it was my favorite year, and his years were still my favorite years. So then we move on to that time. And then I remember I only dated this one girl, and her name was, I'm just going to say it because it's like normal name. It's like a common name. Her name was Alexis. And she still goes to my schools. She's still going to my schools. But I started dating her. And then, like, we're still dating, and then I remember, like, that same year, we're dated for like practically the whole year. And then I remember at the beginning, at the end, not at the end of the year, but at close to the end of the year, she, not close to the end of the year, but at the end of the year, me and her broke up. And then I remember during the fifth grade year, Oh my god, I used to act like I had a YouTube channel. I literally said my intro and everything. I said, what's up, what's going on, guys, who's over here? I legit said that shit. It was so funny. So then I move on to, oh my god, the drama year. That's right, fucking drama year. I'm dating this fucking, yep, I'm dating a girl. Oh, what a surprise. I'm not, like, there, okay, so I made friends, I made big friends, and then, yeah, I made big friends. I made this one friend that I hate still to this day. Be right back, one second. Sorry, guys. Started to cough. But, I started dating this other girl. And then what happened was I was dating, like, fuck, I don't think I was dating a girl. Fuck, I forgot what I said. Oh yeah, we move on. This friend was, there's this friend named Joe. And I used to cuss a lot in 6th grade. Like, I still cuss a lot, but I cussed a lot in 6th grade. Like, non-stop. And then, now moving on to fucking going to, like, oh yeah, by the way, that one girl that I was dating, me and her, like, we used to like each other. My mom babysat her. Like, we used to, like, do role play and stuff, like zombie apocalypse role play. And one time we were, like, in the same bed. I wonder what was going on there. Yeah, stuff. But then, other stuff happened. Not drama, but some stuff happened between me and her. Like, we're still friends still, but we don't really we don't, wow, that just sounded so wrong. We don't, talk to each other much, but, in 6th grade, there was, like, so much fucking drama, like, girl fucking drama. And then there was this one girl at school, I swear to God, I knew, and I still know to this day, she was the fucking, she was the shit. She had an ass and everything. She was white, by the way. But she, like I remember this. Like her friend, she kept saying, "Do you like her? Do you like her?" Because I knew at that time that she liked me, and then I was like I knew at the time that that girl liked me, not the girl, not the other, not that one girl that said, "Do you like her?" But I was like. Yeah. I was like, no. But then I looked at her and was like, she's good looking, and I knew that she had good grades because I overheard her and her friend talking about their grades and like what they had. So then I was like, she's smart too. When we were one time when we were leaving lunch, I like looked at her ass and was like, baby, damn, she got an ass. So then we move on to then. We move on past then. To like me and her started dating, and then like she said that she was gonna break up with me at the end of the year. And then so what I decided to do, I was like, I'm gonna take a break from dating during the summer. I did, and then I went back, and then and I moved on to. Oh yeah, like still more drama happening. I remember this girl named I can't say her because she's not a common name, but I remember I was dating this girl. So then what happened was, yeah, I was dating this girl, and then I was dating that girl, and then no, I wasn't dating that girl that I was about to talk about, but the girl that I was about to talk about, I said, I should date her. Like, I didn't say, like, she's actually pretty cute. She's funny, she's smart. So then what I did was like, I was like, I told her I like you and other stuff, being a fucking kid and shit. And then I moved on to, I started dating. I didn't start dating her. Well, I did date her, but we started dating after. Um, She was like a mixture of colors, by the way. I have to say that. I started dating, she's like, she didn't like me. She, me and her started to date, and then, stuff happened. And then, yeah, just stuff happened, and then we broke up, and then drama still went on, by the way. And then we moved on to 7th grade. Now, this is when I actually started my old YouTube channel. It was still called Goku Gamer 64, but, at close to the end of the year, when nothing really happened. Oh, yeah. Okay, so at the beginning of the year, stuff happened. I had a crush. I didn't really like her anymore. Then I had a crush. Yada yada yada. And then I had my 3rd hour, because in 6th grade I finally moved on to my hours that we had. So I started I had a 3rd hour, which was computer. So what I did was I if you guys know what pivot animate is, I went on that. So then, yeah, I went on that, and then fucking I was on that, and then I fucking did some fucking pivots. I did up to 5, and then my schedule changed. I wasn't able to finish my 3rd one, but then I was able to finish it sometime later on. So then we move on to the 6th hour, and I remember this kid. He was he was funny, and then on the other hand, he was mean. I'll move on to being friends with him, and then what happened? I start being friends with him, stop being friends with him, and then continue being friends with him. And then I decided, I remember, I created a channel. I made this video, and that was a vlogging channel. I was thinking, man, I should make vlogs, not vlogs, but I think I should make. I wanted to be a gaming channel, but I didn't know how to upload games. So then I just became a vlogging channel, and I remember I was a fucking cunt because there's this kid named Damien. I used to, if he watches this video, Damien, I'm sorry, but Damien, I swear to fucking God, we used to start to skip class, and it was not even we started to skip class, and then I used to make videos on it, and then I didn't know how to edit stuff, so then I uploaded the ones that I was able to upload, and then I remember I didn't date any girls that year, but I just had a crush on this one girl. I have her phone number, but she was the one who put her phone number in my phone. She knew that she liked me and I liked her, but she had a boyfriend, so technically, ha ha ha. You're in the clear when But I start dating her. I mean, I didn't date her. But then we start moving on to not any other grade, but I start moving on to fuck. Wait, we're still doing YouTube videos. Because this is the time I only had 10, 11 subscribers by the end of it. And then I remember, we used to hide in, a bathroom and shit. And I used to, oh my god, I'm gonna get judged for this. But I used to, record if people I didn't show their dicks, but I, recorded people peeing. And then I was I knew, people were saying, blur my face out, make sure people don't see me. I was and I said, I blurred your face out. And when I uploaded the video, because people were asking me, did you blur my face out? I was like, yeah. And then my friends were fucking being snitches. And then they said, no, he didn't blur your face out. And I was like, ugh, I'm mad because I didn't know how to edit. Because I thought I said I knew how to edit, but beyond that, my mom told me to delete my channel because she saw that I was doing all that stuff. So then, a couple, after that, during July, at the end of June, when school ended, I know my friends were saying, when are you gonna finish your YouTube channel? When are you gonna start uploading videos? because I said I remade my channel. I just didn't upload. Like, I remade my channel to this channel. I just didn't make any new videos. But then, well, I did make a video, but you guys weren't around. I made a video telling everybody I'm back. Sorry, yeah, I'm lying and saying that my channel got hacked and stuff. I was saying that my channel got hacked and stuff, so then I remade this channel. Please subscribe to this. So then that happened, and then I remember recreating my channel, and then yeah, recreating the channel to this channel. I deleted all my stuff, and then I remember I didn't know how to stream anything because my mic was broken and stuff. But I streamed me going around my house, and then I streamed. I tried to stream GTA before, but my mic wasn't working, like I said. So then my channel, we ended my channel. And then I ended my channel. Kept getting text from my friends saying, recreate your channel, and stuff. Because we want to see more of you. We want to see what's happening to you. Why aren't you uploading and stuff? So then I recreate my channel, and then I recreate my channel like couple months after. Not couple months after, but like couple weeks after. At the end of June, which is when DLC 4 came out. And then I created the channel, and then here I am today with all my viewers. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that watches my channel. Just want to say thank you to all of you, and I'm glad you guys like my content. And also, please always like and subscribe, and please make sure to share this with your friends. And yeah, let me say my outro. Oh, I hope you liked the video, guys. Like and subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. I can't do. By the way, I forgot I can't do reactions, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next.